is Alexis Xavier. For those who are just now tuning in, this is my first ever makeup tutorial, so I may make a lot of mistakes. So if I do, you know, don't mind correcting me in the comments below or critiquing me, giving me some things that I can improve on in the long haul. So let's just get into it. Today I will be using Fenty Beauty, and I will also be using my eye inspiration from Morphe with, I think this palette is 355 palette, and I got this as a birthday present to myself because my birthday was on the 12th, so something I just had to treat myself with since I love makeup so much. So let's just get straight into it. So I will be using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 400 on my eyelids. And honestly, for the longest time, I was nervous about doing a makeup tutorial only because I overthink things, and sometimes there are times when I feel like I'm not good enough and I see other makeup gurus, because my biggest inspiration is Aaliyah J. That's my boo. I just feel like it's a little bit of competition out there. So I'm trying to tell myself, you know, everyone's in their own lane, so just stay in yours and people are gonna love you for who you are regardless. So now that I put that on my eyelid, I will be using my Mercier setting powder on top of that just to get the eye makeup to really pop. Alright, now time to get into this look. So for today's look, I'll be doing a basic nude fall look. So, but it's going to be soft glam though, so at the same time. So for the first part, I will be using this color right here. This color right here with a mixture of this color right here as well. Actually, no, instead of using that shade, I'll actually use this shade right here. And I throw away the paper that had all the names of these colors on here, so that's on me. But it is what it is. And if I ever look off to the sides, because there's a mirror right here too, so don't think I'm being weird, because I'm not. But I can't be though. Alright, and then that's when I'll go into the outer with this color. This is for the outer part of my eye. Alright. Okay, now time to get into the actual lid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer, again, Fenty Beauty in the shade 400. And I'm going to apply that on, oh, jeez. This will be the time when I cannot find my thing. Here we go. My NYX brush. All my brushes are from NYX. I actually got these brushes a few Christmases ago from my mom because she believed in my talent so much. She decided to give me a whole gift case of brushes, including a makeup artist belt, which is really cute. If anything, that's always been my #1 supporter, my mom next to my grandmother. Love me some her too. Typically do so you can get the outline to see where you're gonna actually need for your eye. Alright, so if anything, we'll always have time to go back over and fix the imperfections. But next, I'm going to move on to my setting powder again. And wherever I put my concealer, I always make sure I put the setting powder right on top of it. You looking at me alone. And right now I'm just getting the crease of my eye with this gold. Boyfriend's being a creep right now. Let me let y'all know what color gold I'm using. And it is this color gold. I really like bronzy colors and gold colors, so when I saw that gold in that palette, I was like, ooh, I gotta have it. That gold is popping. Okay, it is popping. And actually, where I'm getting this inspiration from, I just recently got back on my Tumblr and God knows how long. Because I haven't used Tumblr, I think, probably since 2017. So when I first got back on it, I was like, oh my goodness, why did I ever leave? Like, why did I ever stop using my Tumblr? So I was like, yes, when I saw that makeup look, I was like, I have to recreate that. Because it's not too long ago, I just started really getting back into makeup, because for a while, I kind of was MIA from it. And pretty much because I had other things on my mind, and makeup wasn't something I did really on an everyday basis. Like, eye makeup wasn't something I did on an everyday basis. I typically did the natural look, which is just foundation and maybe brow, maybe some lip and some mascara. But for the most part, that was pretty much it. So I'm happy to finally get back into it. Okay, so we'll get back into the over the eye. Next, what we're going to use is, we're actually going to use a shade right here to bring out the darkness around the eye. So we're going to use that as a base, as they would say. Okay, so getting back into it, I'm going to use this shadow for the outer corner of my eye. We're going to start with that one first. Okay, and then I'm also going to go over that with this color right here. Okay, and I'm going to blend it out a little bit with this brush, just a little bit. And then we're going to go back over the inner corner of our eye, and we're going to use this color, that color right there. So we put that one on top, and then we're going to put this one. All right, so far we doing a little something, just a little bit, just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone with this color, because I actually did this color the last time. Okay, so I had to step off camera a little bit just to make sure my face was together. Like I said, working with what I got right now. I ain't got a lot to work with. Okay, so now that I finally got my mirror. Alright, so now that we finally did that step, we're gonna go ahead and get into the foundation. And anybody who knows me knows that the only foundation at this point that I use is Fenty Beauty. Like, when it comes to the concealer, like I just showed you, and the foundation, all I do is Fenty Beauty. Like, it's perfect for my skin type because I have very, very oily skin, and it's not cute. So the fact that Rihanna made this foundation is a godsend. Like, it literally looks like your natural skin, and it's beautiful. Like, this is the only foundation I use at this point in time in my life now. I used to use MAC, but MAC really broke me out and it clogged my pores again because I was so oily. But this one, thank you, Ree. Like I said before, this is in the shade 400. During the summer, I'm typically 400. In the winter, I'm 390. But in the summer, I'm 400 all the way. And for those who don't know, I am all the way a brush girl. I have not used a beauty blender yet. I've grown up doing my makeup using brushes. Like, all I know is brushes. I don't know anything about beauty blenders, and it's just something that I've never been used to growing up doing my makeup, because I've started wearing makeup when I was like 15, 16 years old. I said one of these days, if I really get serious about making a channel, then I would look more and invest more into a beauty blender, but we'll see. We'll see as time goes on. But ever since I've started, I've always been using brushes. Like, brushes are my number one go-to. Alright, and now that the foundation is on, let's get into the concealer again. Ew. And honestly, I don't put my concealer on my forehead either. I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it on my forehead too. Very choosy about where I put my concealer on to see on my face. So I definitely don't put it. It's too much, it's too much. It's so funny because just recently I wore makeup, like actual makeup, for the first time to work last week, because we were having a party for our residents. I work at a apartment complex, and my manager was like, "Alexis, you did your makeup?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh my goodness, it looks really good. Like, the most I can do is lashes, but no, your makeup looks actually really good." I was like, "Well, you know, it's something I've been dabbling in over the years." There are days when I feel like my makeup is bomb, and other days when I'm just like, we'll probably just wear foundation today. Alright, so now that we are baking, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. And the eyeliner that I use, this is Revlon. Doesn't say it anymore in here, but my boyfriend won this for me in a makeup contest a couple years back now. And it was a whole case of Revlon makeup. So this was one of the things that were included, and I was like, thank God, because I didn't need an eyeliner, because honestly my last eyeliner, I don't know whatever happened to it. And the one before that was a liquid eyeliner, and I don't know what happened to that one either. So this is the only one that stuck with me since then, which is surprising. Maybe because he got it for me. That might be why, but whatever. Eyeliner on my top lid. We're going to go ahead and put the mascara on. I will tell you this right now. I'm not a person that really wears lashes, only because my lashes are naturally long, and when I put mascara on there, which is my favorite, I love Maybelline. If you ask anybody, only mascara I use is Maybelline. I typically don't wear lashes because anytime when I put on mascara, oh my goodness, those are your lashes? They're really pretty. Like, you don't have any lashes on? So because of that fact, I really don't wear lashes like that. It's something, like I said, once I invest in a YouTube channel, I'm gonna have to do, because the way how you make a complete look is you put on lashes on top of it. So like I said, it's a step-by-step process. It's a learning process, and I'm learning as I go along. So yes, this is the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express mascara from Maybelline. And there goes the other eye. So as you can see, without lashes. So that's the only reason why I really don't wear lashes. They're just naturally long. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead now and just dust away the excess powder. Oop, wrong brush. Don't mind me, y'all. Alright, and then I'm going to use my Morphe palette again. And I'm going to get underneath my eye on the water lid of it. And for that, I will be using, I'm gonna use this color because it's like a shimmery brown. Actually, it's a pretty color, and I was looking at it like that is a really pretty color. So we're actually gonna use that color. Okay. And it's kind of light. You can't really see it, but I said won't make it too dark. Only because it is just the under eye of it, and I don't want to make my makeup too dark. So we'll just go ahead and just do that. And then for my waterline, I'm going to use my Revlon eyeliner again. Okay, so now that I just did that part, I'm going to go ahead and put mascara again on my bottom lashes. Hold on, well, we almost there, almost there. Not complete yet, but almost there. Next, I'm going to use this MAC blush, and this is in the shade Burnt Pepper. And typically what I do is use this brush. This is typically just my, it used to be my MAC foundation brush, but then I switched over to just be my blush brush. Circular motion. Circular motion on the cheeks. I feel like I haven't contoured in forever, and it's probably a reason why, because I am getting older. So I don't contour like I used to. But I said when I get more into this, I definitely will start to contour again. As you can see, look like I'm blushing. Okay, and last but not least, my favorite step of all, and that is the lippy. So So I'm going to use this lip liner, MAC Bittersweet, and this shade is actually perfect for my skin tone because I feel like any other one, this is the darkest one MAC has for lip liners, and it's perfect. Okay, so that's my lips. And then we're going to use the MAC Prep and Prime for the lip as well to make the lipstick stay on there a little longer. And then we're going to use this nude shade. I think I got this shade years ago. And this particular MAC shade is in the shade Magic Spell. Magic Spell. This is like a nude lip, which I do love nude lips. Because of course with the nude lip it goes with literally any and everything. So it's very convenient. And last but not least, I'm going to use Oyster Girl and the MAC Lip Gloss for the top, from the top coat of my lips. I'm doing it wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Not supposed to rub together. I'm so used to rubbing together because I typically wear lip gloss. Can't forget the spray, the setting spray. Alright y'all, and this is the final look that I was trying to achieve. Let me know if I aced it or anything else I need to work on. Like I said, this mirror came last minute. So if anything, I think it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. For the first time look, it wasn't that bad. But like I said, let me know in the comments below what I can improve on. Again, it's my first video, y'all, so don't crucify me too bad now. So if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and hope to see you on the next video.